Alright, so back out again today. We are at South Mountain doing the Desert Classic and the Goat. It's an out and back, about 400 feet of elevation gained, and I think about 2.5 miles. It's hot today, 110, so keeping it easy. And here's a view of the trail. Alright, take two. So we made it to the top at the Helipad, which is a trail we did before. It just took us to a different route up there. If you look, down there is the car parked in the parking lot. So we came through the parking, or through the houses there, and you can see the trail winds itself along the back of the houses, comes around, goes on the opposite side of that little mountain, and then you come on over up and over there, and then up this one, and you meet up with the helipad. But you can see the view up here is hazy. On a clear day you could see for miles. There she is. Alright, so on my descent, this is kind of the easier spot. The main descent is finished. It's right at the last half mile, quarter mile is all ascent and descent. The rest of it's pretty smooth. Few ups and downs here, but nothing major. This is the nice part of the trail. You can see we're going down a little bit, but nothing too major. It's still hot. Almost done with my first bottle of water. And just to, normally I'll go through a liter, maybe a liter and a half on most of these hikes, but typically I'll bring about 4 liters with me, just in case, because you never know what's going to happen. And the last thing you want is to be left with no water out here. So I always bring plenty and then a bunch more. Alright, I'm gonna check in with you towards the end. Okay, so I'm back at the trailhead, also known as the parking lot to the school. I did a 3.04 miles with 581 feet of elevation and a little over an hour and 23 minutes. Decent trail. There is no parking at the trailhead, so you have to park a little bit up from it in the school parking lot and walk up there. It was warm, hot, 110, 112, so that made it worse than it probably could have been or should have been. But overall, a good day. I'll give you a shot here of where I was, and we'll talk to you next time. Alright, so up there at the top up there is the helipad, and that's where I was. And here I am now.